Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, last time I got to day 3 of the trial for episode 3. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying. Clearly. Smart of you to realize that there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you were used to using it. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Alright, yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Honestly, that is by far one of the best options you could really have here. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Alright. No photo. Alright. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Alright. I have to press him on his 5th statement. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with a cross-examination anyway. Alright. No photo. Yeah, it's the last one. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's press them. That's all? Yeah, I told you, I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Let's press him hard, because that's what the guide says. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Alright. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change the testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots. Hold on, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Let's present the path to glory. Since, that goes against Cody's words here. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Oh, right. So, what was it that you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got 'em all. I never missed one. Perfect collection. Alright. Man, this strategy guide that I got, it's so messed up. I'm gonna have to get back to where I was. Alright, Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called, Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of all the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle a Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth that is. What a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell him, Phoenix. Tell him what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy, have erased the photos? The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. Honestly, that's very true, Phoenix. Honestly, I believe Phoenix here. That's the only thing that could feasibly work here, is if the Steel Samurai lost, if Will lost. He couldn't handle the truth. Alright. Order. I will have order. Witness. I mean Cody. Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Alright. Spit it out, Cody. Jesus Christ, what a baby. Like, I know he's a second grader, but still. Cody, that day you saw this Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Huh? What? Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Huh. Alright, Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What is all of this about? The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Huh? Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Honestly, I don't know what's going on here. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Huh. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I had saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Huh. What? Show us quick. No way, man. Not, not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here. This is it. Huh. Um, alright, let's see what I can do here. Alright. Wow. Look at this. Still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's proof. It's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. The photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show 'em. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in this photo. Huh. It's the 2. Find the inconsistency in this photo. It's the 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a number 2. Certainly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's all this about? Please explain, so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'm gonna pause the recording because the guide has a little bit of reading I need to do, so yeah. Alright, I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do you see in this photo? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Alright, it's Studio 2. Hold on, I'm gonna check and see. Alright, let's present Studio 2. Alright, here, at Studio 2, I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Yeah, the trailer is there. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Dee Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Huh. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Honestly, I really like this game and its sheer randomness sometimes. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai's costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer was the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Are you suggesting he so did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? I'm gonna pause the recording. Alright, give me proof that the victim was, Jack, was the victim. That the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. Alright, you do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now they're surprised. Now they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. It's the empty bottle. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? Alright, I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Alright. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I'm thinking about it. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints could show up on this bottle. Huh? I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge. All right. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not at Studio 1, but Studio 2, and those in the trailer did not have time to commit murder. Did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Alright. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Alright. Very well. Court is adjourned. Alright. I think this is about to be the end of the chapter. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. But that's all that counts. Yeah, it really does. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Alright, me too. Dead? Of course, we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Honestly, I really want to see what I can do, in this next trial, because this is still episode, I believe, 3, but yeah, I really want to finish up episode 3, 4, and 5, because that's all I have for the first game. October 19th, 3:27 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. I'm gonna have to pause the recording real quick. Alright, sorry about that. I just really wanted to check and see how long I've been playing for on top of checking some uploads I got right now. Maya? So, What happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, um, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. All right. Um, let's just talk to um, Mia real quick about the Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Uh, why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah, but Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Let's talk about the director's alibi. Okay. Yeah, let's talk about that. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty close. It's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Huh. Was Maya always this excitable? I mean, yes. Well, have you noticed anything about that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go to talk to WP Will Powers. Right. Let's move to the detention center real quick. October 19th, detention center visitors room. Mr. Wright, you did very well today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Now, wow, Nick, you must have really, wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, let's talk to Will real quick about producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Okay, let's ask about Director Manella. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and that's all. And all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Honestly, that's very valid. Honestly, oh my god, I almost just burst into a tear and laughed. And it's just a bunch of laughter right there. Like, Jesus Christ. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? He was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. Is everything in this universe just something to do with samurais? Like, genuinely? He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Huh. Okay, let's move to the studio main gate. October 19th. Global Studios main gate. Are you gonna say anything, old bag? The old windbag sure is quiet today. Yes, unusually so. Um, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah, I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Holy crap, that's kind of gruesome. Phew, she's alive. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording real quick to see how long I've been playing for. Alright, sorry about that. Let's talk to Miss Oldbag about producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio's bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Let's talk about Director Manella. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Oh, so like, he likes a degrading / humiliation kind of thing. So he likes being humiliated. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? You'd be surprised, Maya. You'd genuinely be surprised. There are countless people out there who like being humiliated, degraded, all this other stuff. Like, like treated like wild animals in like one of the most rundown, low budget zoos, circuses, whatever. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Well, people actually enjoy that kind of stuff, so, and I'm not gonna really judge, unless it's, actively degrading to your health, Okay, let's ask about Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. Ard, I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Mr. Hammer. You drag his star down, from the sky, stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really angry this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume, so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright. Let's move to the employee area. Because that's the next area I gotta go to. October 19th. Global Studios employee area. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come by and see them film later. I guess. So, this is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-oh. Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Yar. No. No touching. Eek. Huh? Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean? I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique, indeed. Uh-huh. Anyways, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces, thereof. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording to see how long I've been playing for. Alright, let's ask about the plate. So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. this reacts to these sleeping pills, right? See, if there's any traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything is in due time, pal. Alright. Let's see what happens. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. Huh. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Steak plate, added to the court record. Let's ask about the investigation. How goes your investigation? Well, to tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. Let's ask about Prosecutor Edgeworth. How's Edgeworth doing anyways? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Alright. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened, with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack's Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means, yep, it sounds like, the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Alright, let's move to the dressing room. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But, this week's is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! Alright, I'm gonna end today's video here. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.